Hey there. This reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of November 2022. I hope you're all doing really well. I wanted to do this reading for the month of November just to see what does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? You're very fiery, philosophical, know where you're going type of people. You're very goal-oriented, and what could be going on for you now, since we're in Scorpio season now, it's all about implementing change that's going to bring balance into our lives. And this change can be, negative self-talk. It can be, changing the way we talk to ourselves, I should say, because we can be mean to ourselves. And I think if Sagittarius is able to see how they're talking to themselves, they're going to be very sure that they can handle their lives, because I think when we're stressed and we're worried, it's going to be really challenging to see where we're going. So, all right, Sagittarius for the month of November, we're going to be doing a pyramid. We're going to see in the bottom row the energy that you're kind of going into the month with, and then how you're going to be leaving the month at the top of the pyramid. It could be your outcome. It could be the energy that you're leaving the month with, whatever feels right for you, honestly. So let's get 4 cards for Sagittarius for the month of November for the bottom row. All right, Sagittarius, I need 4 cards. 4 cards, please. All right. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Empress, we have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So you're entering the month with this type of energy, the 3 of Pentacles energy. It's definitely, it's a project. You're working with other people. This project makes you happy. You could be the leader of the project, or maybe the person who has like the intellectual kind of knowledge to push the project forward. In any regard, like this is very good teamwork energy. The next card you have is the Empress. The Empress. This could be a really good sign for you that you feel abundant, that you're connected to your feminine side. This could mean pregnancy for you. This is the card of Venus, Taurus, and Libra in Venus, and it means stability. It means motherly energy. It's about bounty and love. It's just very pure motherly energy. So that could be something that you're embracing or something you need to embrace this month. Because the next card, this is a little bit of a challenging card, the 7 of Swords. You could be struggling with some sort of communication that you're having. It might be to do with work or a relationship. It could be, you might want to walk away from this. Like I'm getting the sense that like you're sneaking off, like you think that maybe you're getting ready to retire, or maybe like you're just frustrated with your job and you're feeling like, I'm just gonna get out of here. Like, screw these guys, right? Like they haven't been good to me, or maybe they're not being good to me now. I just feel like doing that isn't necessarily the best thing, because I feel like you're trying to avoid communication when you should be kind of embracing like the knowing, like I know what I'm doing. I'm secure in myself. So why am I scared, right? The next card you have is the 9 of Pentacles. And for this Sagittarius, I'm feeling this is another card of abundance and having enough and being able to share with others. Maybe that's something that you're looking to do or that you want to do, but spreading wealth is a great thing, because then when you spread it, you're more likely to get it back, not necessarily in wealth, but in positive emotions, in those really good feelings that you get from helping others. So maybe that's something that you're looking into this month, or maybe you're collecting yourself a little bit. I'm kind of getting this energy of like you're home, you have some time, you're enjoying what you have. but you're feeling like behind the scenes, I'm getting this kind of like you want to move on energy and you want to be sneaky about it and you don't want anyone to know about it. That's tough. All right, Sagittarius, what do you have in the next row? I want 3 cards for Sagittarius. Please, 3 cards. Oop, there's 1. There's 2 and 3. So, King of Wands, entrepreneurial energy, right? Like moving forward, being strong, knowing what you're doing. This is a Leo card, right? Like this is the sign of strength, sign of knowing where you're going, right? Very clear-headed, very great energy for you, Sagittarius. What else do we have here? All right. Next, we have the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is coming above the Empress and the 7 of Swords. So this isn't totally surprising to me because I think what this is saying is the 7 of Swords energy here, the feelings of kind of wanting to move on and wanting to sneak away. It's kind of like making you feel a little lack. And I think maybe you're focusing on some negative emotions or things that think like failures in your life, maybe. Because focusing on the failures, it's okay for like a minute or for a second, but I think the way that we learn is by looking at the way things work rather than the way things didn't work. Because if you look here, you have a whole cup that's still full and you're not looking at it. And I feel like that's why you're feeling this way, right? So, next to the 4 of Cups, you have the 10 of Cups. So this could be energy that you have towards the end of the month. Like maybe at the beginning, you're feeling a little like, what am I doing? Like I've made some mistakes. But then like, I think like what you really want is this 10 of Cups, right? This is another very happy card. Like it can represent having enough, having your emotions are full. You're full of positive emotions. You have a good family. You have everything you need emotionally, and you're very satisfied with that. Like it's the feeling of just satisfaction in your life. And that's above the 9 of Pentacles. So it's another like stability. You have a lot of stability here. So why are you feeling lack, right? All right. I need 2 cards. I need 2 more cards for Sagittarius here. In the next row, please. 2 more cards. Here's 1, the Tower, and the Star. So you have the 16 and 17 cards in the Major Arcana. So the Tower is about a moment of clarity. It can be about seeing something for what it is and letting things that no longer serve you kind of crumble away, right? And I think what's no longer serving you is this 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups energy. And by embracing this King of Wands, Empress energy, you're going to be much better off. And I think it's once you do that, once you let things crumble that no longer serve you, you're able to be in touch with yourself a little bit more and see where you're going. I know that's very important for Sagittarius, is being able to see how you can make a difference and how you're going to move your life forward, right? And I think that you're going to get what you want, it looks like. And I think remaining positive, keeping that 10 of Cups energy with you is going to be very important for you, Sagittarius. All right, what do we have at the top, Sagittarius? What's at the top of the... Okay, a lot of cards wanted to come out, so I'm going to put those back in. I'm going to do a quick shuffle here. Quick shuffle. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius at the top of the pyramid? What's going to be their outcome for the month? All right. The Knight of Wands. This is Sagittarius's card. So you're going to be leaving the month with your energy if you want it to be like that, right? And this is very like knowing where you're going, rushing towards a goal, celebrating the goal, celebrating what you've accomplished, right? And I think this is a very positive energy for you, Sagittarius. You're going to be successful if you are able to see the glass half full a little bit, not feel like you need to run away from something, because you can handle it. You have everything here you need to handle it, right? So that's important to remember. So I think we will feel like we don't have everything we need, but we do. All right. I want to get some clarification here. I have the Gilded Tarot. The cards on the table already are from the Light Seers Tarot. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm also going to pick a card from the Animal Spirit deck. So I just had one card come out, the Five of Cups. Actually, I'm going to put that here. Sorry, guys. Five of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah. So along with the Four of Cups, you have the Five of Cups here. And I really feel like this is, again, it's like, I've kind of been describing the fives a little bit in other readings, but the fives can represent a turning point. Like you're at this fulcrum, right? And like either you're gonna move on to the next stage or you're gonna have to go back, right? And I think in order for you to get to the Six of Cups, which comes after the Five of Cups, right? You're gonna have to really pay attention to the things that you have in front of you, right? And not paying attention to the things that have caused you pain. Because the things that have caused you pain, although they're important, if you just focus on those all the time, it's not going to bring you happiness. The card right in the middle here, next to the Empress and the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups is the Two of Cups. And I think underneath the surface here, you do have like great relationships in your life, it appears. You feel very connected to people, you feel connected to yourself, and that's great. And what you have next in this 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles quadrant is the Page of Pentacles. And this is very earthly. The page all represent earthly elements. It's about grounding something into reality that you want to make happen in your life, something that's going to bring you material success, since this is a page. And I say it's gonna make you happy because it's touching the 10 of Cups. And you've definitely earned this. You've got to stop looking the other direction and you're looking the wrong way. I feel like you're looking at the wrong things is kind of the message I'm getting, because you have it all here. You have a lot of potential here, I think is what I'm trying to say, Sagittarius. You have the ability to be happy. I want to see what's coming on with the Tower and the Star up here, with the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. What's going on in the second to top row here? Oop, there's one, and here's two. So Judgment and the Four of Wands. Yeah, you know that this is going to make you happy, kind of letting things fall that no longer serve you. And then you're going to feel really connected to yourself. You're not going to be in a place of judgment towards yourself. You're going to feel like you're an individual person. You bring a lot to the table. And it's going to allow really great things to come into your life when you feel that way. Because you are headed towards this Knight of Wands energy, which is your energy, which is feeling very content and powerful, right? I just want to see what's at the top. Ooh, a couple cards wanted to jump out there, a couple Swords cards. I'm going to give it another big shuffle here. I want to see what's going on at the top of the pyramid with the Knight of Wands. I just need one card. Oh, there we go. The Seven of Wands. So yeah, you do have a lot of wands here. So I think you are gaining the ability to protect yourself from other people's opinions and ideas about you. I think that, as we go through life, we become more comfortable with that, like being very focused on where we're going and what we're doing, right? And not letting other people influence our direction that we're going in, because we are the only ones that really know, right? By doing this, by just being true to ourselves, we're going to be able to see the direction we're going in. We're going to be able to see what we can provide to this world. We can see how to make our lives better. And although this can be challenging, I think when you're not experienced with defending yourself, it can be difficult because you feel like people are questioning your reality. But no one can really question your reality. right? Your reality is your reality. But having that skill is so important. It's, like I said, it's something we get later in life. For me, it definitely was. Because you have this desire to really embrace your fire. I feel like you have a lot of fire within you, Sagittarius. Like there's a lot of this energy inside of you, and like I feel like you know how you need to direct it, but it might not be what you're directing it in now, like your present situation. There might be something new coming in. I am getting something new, and it has to do with this Empress, really, because like Empress can represent a new birth, or it can represent a new part of your life, giving birth to something within your side of yourself that's gonna really make you happy. And when you do that, when you're in a place of happiness, you can defend yourself really easily, because no one can really affect you. You're centered within yourself. You know yourself. You know where you're going. You know where you're headed, right? So that's really, I love that, Sagittarius. That like doesn't get much better than that. So I really hope that you're able to embrace all of this energy here. Sagittarius, I want to get one more card for you. This is the Animal Spirit deck, the Wild Unknown. And I just want to say, before I pick the card, I do have a donate button within the description of the video, and it's also in my YouTube homepage. There's a link, donate link. I would love to continue doing this. I really love doing it, but I am going to need a little bit of support to make it all work. So I appreciate any support you can provide. Also, if you can support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and also liking the videos, it just helps my channel grow. And I also want to say, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. If you're not a spiritual person, then don't even bother. Like, I'm using words here that aren't going to make sense to you, and that's okay. This isn't for everybody. So what's the animal spirit that you can imbibe this month that's really going to help you find your Sagittarian essence, right? Your fiery, know where you're going essence. Oh, the elephant. I love this card. The elephant, he's holding that fire, right? Like he knows what he's doing. I think of elephants as very supportive, grounded creatures. You know, they're very, all the older elephants in the group take care of everybody else, and they're really good teachers. They have incredible like social communities, and they really represent kind of family and the fire that a family can have, like what a family's essence is, you know, and supporting that essence in the family and passing that along to the other generations in the family, because you don't want that wisdom to get lost. And as an older person, I definitely start thinking about that more. And it's one of the reasons I'm doing this channel. So we all have to pass our wisdom along to the younger generation. So I think that's important. And maybe that is a good project for you this month, is finding ways to pass along your amazing wisdom, Sagittarians. All right. Thank you so much for staying this long. We're at the about 19-minute mark, so I appreciate you sticking with me. Again, this is the reading for Sagittarius for the month of November. Thank you. Bye.